There are two things I really like about this keyboard and mouse combo set. The first thing is it's really quiet. Like the keys on the keyboard, keys on the mouse, just as quiet as can be. So if you like a quiet environment, these are really nice. The other thing I really like about it is just it looks really cool with the lights all lit up. I typically keep my room fairly dark, so this kind of just adds a nice effect. Really like using both this keyboard and mouse. This was sent to me so I could test it out and make this video. Let me give you a closer look at what you get and how the keys and buttons actually sound. So it comes with a USB dongle that works for both the mouse and the keyboard, and then you have this adapter as well if you need to plug it into USB-C, and here is a USB-C cable. So I'm going to go ahead and plug this into my computer, and then we'll plug this into the keyboard. There's a red LED to indicate that it is charging. Let's plug in the USB dongle. And if I turn off the lights, you can see the RGB lights a little bit better. They're not super bright, but you can toggle through so you can have them off completely, a little bit dim, and then you can have them as bright as they would go. You also have a Windows and a Mac button. So if you hit the Windows key, then this is Windows and Alt. If you hit the Mac key, then this is Option and Command. So if I hit the keys, it's not very loud at all. It's really quite nice. So if you like a quiet environment, this is a great keyboard. It also has feet in the back that come out, and then you can put the USB dongle here if you ever need to transport it. And it has rubber stoppers here to prevent you from sliding around. The mouse charges via USB as well. Let's go ahead and turn it on, and then there is a backlight button if you want to turn on the backlight. And I'm not sure if you can hear this clicking or not, but the mouse is also very, very quiet. And there's the DPI button on the front. And here's a look at some of the lights for the mouse. So you can have the lights go through a little wave like this with different colors, or like this where it cycles through the colors, or like this where it's kind of a pulsing color, or like this, or just a solid color like this. And then press and hold to turn off. I think the main thing that you need to be aware of with this keyboard and mouse is the battery life. Now, if you turn the lights off, you can get the keyboard to last around a month on the battery, and the mouse will last about a week. But if you turn the lights on, that reduces everything significantly to around maybe 1 to 3 days on this, and maybe around a day on the mouse. So what I like to do is I have a USB charging cable just hooked up to my keyboard, and when my mouse runs out of battery, I switch the cable to the mouse and use that for a while until the keyboard runs out of battery, and then I just switch back and forth, and that hasn't been much of an issue with me. And of course, if you want, you can just plug in USB-C cables to both of these and leave them on the whole time. You do need to be aware though that plugging USB cables into your computer, you cannot control the keyboard or a mouse. You have to use the included USB dongle. Overall, this is a really nice set. It's nice that it has a Windows and Mac button, so it doesn't matter if you're a Windows or a Mac user, you've got the keys that you need for your OS. The keys feel really nice when you press it. It's really quiet and it looks fantastic.